I should leave a longer gap between the thanks and the... Never mind. Sorry, Editor AD, I know it's a pain. Right, so, Silver, of course, is only one group, so that makes things easier, and it's probably going to be relatively quick, and McNaughton hasn't taken his level up. There's a leap here. Otherwise, everything looks good. So, we got me, we got Makarovich, we got Undo, we got Tapcomet, we got Evil Smoothie, McNaughton, Cerrone, Yoledada again. I just said it wrong again. Noise Brigade again, Okanuk, El Tessie, Pogla, Yeriel, and King Lodos. Let's see who played who, what went where, what went wrong, what went right. So we had a Lizard Team, Lustrian Emeralds. Yeriel's Lustrian Emeralds? Is that right? Yes! Yeriel's Lustrian Emeralds took on Evil Smoothie's Chaos, the Teletubbies. Yoledada, Block AV is better than AV8, I think. Took on Meshu's Desert Goats, which is Meshuggah's Chaos. That's Norse against Chaos. Ledge United, Pogla's Necromantic? Are they Necromantic or are they Nurgle? They're Necromantic, right? They are Necromantic, yes. Necromantic took on Tireless Templars, which is Okanuk's Bretonnians. The Open Door Knight, that's Necromantic team led by Cerrone, took on the Kangaroo Kids, which is Noise Brigade's Kislev. The Bloody Pulps, which is the Orc team led by King Lodos, took on Tapcomet's 2000 Year Plan Khemri team. The Stumblers, which is my team, that took on Templehoff's Legends, the Vampires led by Makarovich. And Fists of Morko, the other elf team led by El Tessie, took on Imperial Marshes, Undo's Lizardmen? Yeah? Yeah, I think I got that all right. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. So let's have a look what happened. First of all, 3-0 to Lustrian Emeralds. This was a big win, actually. So we had a death on the Lizard team, 3 touchdowns, nothing else happened, and nothing interesting happened on the Chaos side. Melly the Saurus got man of the match, and Baby Son number 8. Is it really number 8 in the team? Wow. Got man of the match as well. 8 is a lot. So that's 10-15 to 18 on the Lizard side, and that's 10-17 on the Chaos side. So that's what happened there. And then 2-0 to Meshu's Desert Goats and his Chaos. 3 expulsions, lots of fouling. 2 touchdowns, 1 pass. We're passing again. I hope it was again with the minus agility Beastman, though I doubt it. And Tranagor, the loner who ended up in the team, got man of the match. And Eilethria, the lineman, got man of the match over here. And there was 1 death on this team too. We'll have a look at that in a moment. That's 9 SPP for Block is better than AV8, and that's 9, 10, 15, 18 for Meshu's Desert Goats. Don't have enough coffee. More coffee. Yay. Okay, Leeds Untied, not Leeds United. Yes. 1 pass. Pogla, I love you. And Tireless Templars by Okanuk, nothing happened there, so nothing too exciting there. Tony Yeborg, I don't know, that guy got man of the match. And Alban the Blessed got man of the match. And we got 5 and 11. 5 for the Bretonnians, 11 for the Necromantic passing team. I'm kind of tempted to look up that pass a bit later, but we're not going to do that now. And then the Open Door Knight, Cerrone, 1 touchdown. Graveworm the second got man of the match. And the Kangaroo Kids, Noise Brigade's Kislev, Yaroslav Zorov got man of the match. And yeah, 2 passes. Alright, that's fun. It's less exciting on a Kislev team though. So that's 12 for Cerrone's Necromantic team, and that's 11, 13, 19, 21, 24. 24 for the Kangaroo Kids. Wow. This Kislev team is pretty impressive. And Bloody Pulps. 1 pass as well. Lots of passing this week. Awesome. That's where it belongs, in Silver, where we're all playing competitively. When you're playing competitively, you pass more. That's how it works. Floyd Mayweather got man of the match, and 1 death and 1 expulsion on this team. Senru Sotmar the Skeleton got man of the match. So we got a 10, and we got a 9. No, that's 10 as well. 10 and 10. 10 and 10. There we go. And Stumblers against Templehof's Legends. This was a tough match actually for both sides, I'd say, but ended up with nothing really happening other than 1 pass from the vampires, but it was a vampire to vampire pass, so that's not so exciting. And Corpse getting man of the match, and AB Plus in reserve got man of the match. So a thrall and a zombie. And that's 14 for the Stumblers, and that's 12 for the vampires in terms of SPP. And last one, Fissamorco and Imperial Marshes 3-0, which is a really big win for the Orcs. 2 passes from the Orcs, and 3 passes from the Lizards. What the hell happened in this game? Orcs, Lizards, 5 passes. Normal. Alright then, so 8 for the Lizards, and 10, 26. That's the new record, 26 for the Orcs. 26 is a lot, wow. Alright, let's see what we got in terms of development then, and we start off with the Stumblers apparently. So I happen to remember this one. Shudder picked up Dauntless. That's the only thing that changed on this team, I believe. Yep, Shudder picked up Dauntless. That was the only change from my side of things. This was another one I actually agonized over a lot, and I wasn't entirely sure what to take, but I opted for the option to take down some of the Chaos Warriors, some of the Saurus, and some of the Orcs that I have to face later on in this season. That was the theory there, and we played against Makarovich and his vampires. And what happened on this side? I actually don't remember as well, and I'm on the wrong page. Need silver. That's why I don't remember, because nothing happened on this side apparently, so this team is unchanged. Yeah, because the only blood that we took was badly hurt, and there wasn't too much of it, and yeah, there was no level up. So nothing too exciting there. The vampires stay the same. So, Imperial Marshes, where are you? Here we go. Nothing at all happened in this game, apparently. So, Imperial Marshes with Undo, you don't know the power of the dark side. Do it. Nothing changed in this team, it's the same as it was before. I'll just leave them on if you do want to have a look at them though. That's why I keep kind of pausing when I say nothing's happened. I didn't make that clear at the start, but it's just in case you want to have a look and see the team for yourself. And they played against Fissamorco, where apparently also nothing happened. Where are they? There they are. Smash! Altessi's Fissamorco. Nothing changed here as well. But yeah, a lot of passing. 5 passes between these two teams. I mean, it kind of makes sense they've got a thrower, but they've got no one to throw to, really. Well, blitzers, but I mean, there's no designated catcher on an Orc team. And how did this team do so much passing? I don't even understand. Ah, they're agility skinks, that's why. Okay, so yeah, passing between agility skinks is not so crazy actually. So, okay, now I understand. It's not quite as exciting. It is exciting all the same though. 5 passes on this crazy matchup. So Tapkamet and his 2,000-year plan. Where were they? There they are. There was a death. A Tomb Guard died. That's why there's no gold, because he's already replaced it. But a Tomb Guardian died, which is always bad. So Rekit Mekis died. And I'm not sure which one is the new one, to be fair. This one. Abit Bakar took over from Rekit Mekis. So, rest in peace, Tomb Guardian. I still don't understand why you're not going Mighty Blow on these Tomb Guards. That's very strange to me. But I don't know. Maybe you know more than me. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened. And they took on the other Orc team, the Bloody Pulps, King Lodos. And there was a level up for Floyd Mayweather. Where is he? There he is. He got Mighty Blow. So there we go. Somebody who was well known for having a pretty solid punch has now got a stronger, solid punch. That's anything that really updated there. Alright then. And then who's... Oops. What am I doing? No. See. No. Silver. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm losing my mind, people. I'm losing my mind. So then we had Teletubbies, yep. Teletubbies against the other lizard team, I think. Again, Miss Nin2 Ping 5D3. What happened to the Teletubbies? Lala got niggled. That's what happened. Ooh, that's rough. So the legendary warrior got niggled in the last game. He's already got minus movement as well. He's taking a bit of a beating. Sorry, she. She is taking a bit of a beating. It's obviously a she. Yeah. I mean, you're going to keep him, obviously. Her, whatever, it. You're going to keep it, obviously, but yeah, that's rough. That's a tough one. And the other lizard team is here. Yariel's Lustrian Emeralds. Get off my lawn. There were some injuries here for certain. What else happened? Where are they? There they are. There was a death. Oh yeah, Roxy the Croxigore died. There was a lot of big guys who died this time around, actually, and he's been replaced by Roxy Jr. So Roxy, rest in peace, and long live Roxy Jr. Unless you're playing me, then you know, you can afford to live a little bit less. And Oixel leveled up, picking up guard, and then we got minus strength on Melly, and the other two are missed next game. So Krill and Kot got missed next game, and Melly took a minus strength. It's always bad when a Saurus goes down, but at least he's a guard Saurus, so he's still useful. But yeah, that strength 3, not what you want to see on your Saurai, generally speaking. Okay, who haven't we looked at now? McNaughton and his Mesh Stairs at Goats with no team motto. Where are they? They are there. 2 level ups and a niggle on Bill Django first of all. So niggle on Chaos Warrior here. That's not good for the Chaos. And we got leap on Larry Cooper. Most likely going to take guard, but leap on Larry Hooper, sorry, not Gary Cooper. Larry Hooper, it's close enough. And leap on Scotty Mercer the third, probably block. Yeah, probably block. Probably guard, probably block. So there's that, and he was playing against the team that had just a dead loner. I didn't actually write down the loner's name, but there was a loner who played in the team, and that loner died, and there was an injury that I haven't written down. Why not? I don't know. So what was the injury? We also took MNG on Ofiger. I don't know. This guy. This guy with the mustache. Sorry, 1 second. I was aware of my whistly nose. It was annoying me. I'm sure it was annoying you as well. Hopefully it's going to stop now. So yeah, other than that, nothing's changed here. I'm kind of worried that I missed something now, because I missed that, but no, otherwise nothing changed. Is he saving up for Yeti? Is that what's happening? It looks like that's what's happening. I kind of hope that's what's happening. I need to do a time check as well, actually. I've got plenty of time. So, hopefully that's what's happening there. And who have we got left? We got Noise Brigade, yeah, and Leap High, Die Young. So, the Kangaroo Kids. What do we have? Ivan Antonovich. Missed next game. And Vladimir Nyakaev. Niggle. And that's all that happened on this team. So, missed next game, Niggle. Otherwise the team is the same, even with all that SBP magic that came their way. Is there definitely a level up? That's kind of surprising. But there definitely isn't. At least according to my notes, there definitely isn't. So yes. It's a very good looking Kislev team in silver. I hope these guys continue. They're They're fun to watch. And he was playing the Open Door Knight. I don't know why I didn't start with the Open Door Knight. Sorry, Sorony, I should have started with your team. But we're your problem now. And what happened to them? There was a level up and there was a minus AV. I'm sure this guy must be... Where is he? This guy. Oh no, he's a werewolf. Okay, never mind. So werewolf leveled up and got block. Fairly standard situation there. And Joe Mangle got minus armor value. Wouldn't be too surprised to see him fired, but depends how much you value that extra zombie, I guess. But to be honest, minus armor value, minus movement, minus strength is usually a fired zombie, unless they work for me, so wouldn't be surprised to see him fired, even though he is a block guard piece. Yeah, he's a guard piece now. He's probably gonna stay around actually, but he's not gonna live very long in that case. And who haven't we looked at? We haven't looked at the Bretonnians and the other necromantic team yet. So Okanuk's Tireless Templars, singly devoted to your destruction. What happened to them? Where are they? There they are. Minus movement on somebody who got fired. Okay. So Theo Balieu, who I believe was a blocker. That's in my head for some reason, so I believe he was a blocker. Can't be though, because these are all leveled up, so maybe he was a blitzer. He got fired and he's been replaced, I guess. That would explain why there's no gold. Yeah, actually, I think it was the stat freak. Now that I'm looking at it, so I guess the stat freak is gone, and we're back to this broken situation, and he isn't agility busted, because there was the double agility plus movement guy who, yeah, he just had some unfortunate breaks, and now he's gone. So unlucky. But there we go. And Poglar is the last team shambling on together. I believe this is the last team anyway. I'll double check in a minute, see if I didn't skip over anybody. 2 level ups, Tommy White and Tony, yeah, that guy who picked up guard, so he got a double. That's nice. And Tommy White picked up piling on. So there we go. Got a piling on white in our midst. Don't get to say that word very often, do you? Midst. Fun word. So that's what's happening there. At this stage I'll do a quick shout out to ICBBL, because I haven't done it yet actually. So if you are looking for a friendly league to join, where we all kind of stay, you know, it's a very easygoing atmosphere for the most part. There are some serious coaches as well, but you know, we're open to new guys. New guys are always welcome, and it's good to see them play. Come and join our ICBBL. You can hang out in the Discord and play some Wood League games, and when we come to the new season, you can obviously join that as well. Let me just make sure I definitely went through all these teams. I went through them, yes, went through them, yes, went through them, yes, 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 yes. Okay, we've been through them all. Good. Yeah, that's where the boxer is. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so next week I don't know what's going to happen yet, because it's still to be decided. But we can have a look at some potential matchups, I guess. Yeah, because we've just got wins and losses. Right, so obviously everybody who's in the win category, so these 8 teams... no, these 7 teams, sorry. So El Tessi, Ariel, Noise Brigade, McNaughton, Makarovich, Tapkemet, and Poglar. All of these guys will be playing each other, so it will be matchups between these teams. And then all of us who lost will be playing each other as well. So myself, King Lodos, Okanuk, Saroni, Yoledada, I think that's how it's said, Evil Smoothie, and Undo. So I don't know. I'm hoping for I'm hoping for either Smoothie or Undo, because I haven't played either of them in a while, and I kind of want to play the Teletubbies just because. But obviously, I'm open to playing anybody else. I'd kind of like to play this guy as well, just so I can actually understand how his name is said. That'd be good too. I played Okanuk already. I think I've played King Lordos already. I've played Saroni a lot recently. So yeah, it would be nice to see either Smoothie or Undo, because they're, I don't know, we go a bit further back, and I do want to see the Teletubbies against the Stumblers. Even if I won't come out of that alive, it will still be good. So yeah, that's it for Silver actually. So anybody who's been watching on YouTube, thanks for hanging around. But anybody in stream, we will continue to gold. Editor AD here. Thank you for watching that recap. I do this every Tuesday. I go through the whole pyramid and the steel as well, and at the end I leave a clip from the last game. I'm not in gold though, so the clip from gold will be for some of the other things I do on stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.
Literally just a free hypno gaze anyway, so.
Yeah, in that regard.
Because I was gonna base you to, because this turn you need to get some scoring threats, right?
Yes.
And you've only got like 2 realistic scoring threats at this point. So forcing you to blitz one way or the other means that you're either gonna blitz to free up your scoring threats, or you're gonna blitz my vampires up there to stop them from pulling elf BS. So.
Well, I'm more worried about the forward threat that you've got than the backward threat, to be honest. So let's put the Murray back as well when I'm here.
I'm worried about both, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure, but
ignoring the backward threat essentially means that you may lose. Ignoring the forward threat means that it's possible you may win. That you may not win, sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's always possible I may not win, so I'm not really worried about that one.
Okay, that works. Where are you going? That's the real question.
I'm going here.
I guess it's okay. Doesn't make a real difference.
It does. But not this turn.